Okay, 30 points lower on the Nifty, so right there where we started at 1:30 on this show. The former RBI Governor Raghuram Rajan has written a new book titled Third Pillar, which argues the idea that policy today is not taking the people and the community into account. Hear out what he had to say in an exclusive conversation with the CNBC's Steve Leisman on capitalism in countries like India and China, and also his views on the Fed and, of course, trade war concerns.
I think some of the problems translate to emerging markets also. People have to sense that they have a chance in the capitalist system. And when they sense they don't have a chance, they want to shut it down. And I think one of the dangers at this time is precisely that, whether you're coming from the left or you're coming from the right, you're seeing the markets aren't working for you. And therefore, you want to constrain the markets. Now, we have to make sure that first, they have better opportunities. And that's where the focus of the book, that these communities which are declining, where people don't feel they have a chance, we have to focus on reviving them. And that means targeting them rather than the broad country. I think the Fed is justified in saying it wants to be symmetric around the 2% target. So it wants to perhaps run the economy a little hot because we've been running a little less than 2% for some time. That said, I think I wouldn't argue that it's abandoning an inflation target. It's really being equal on both sides. For the moment, it seems like it is going to tolerate a little more inflation. The wrong solution for the industrial countries right now, as their populations age, is to shut off trade, because where are the other markets going to be? They're going to be in the rest of the world. They're not going to be here. So you need to keep trade open. And second, the wrong answer, again, is to shut off immigration totally, because these populations are aging. Just look at Japan. So much capital now going unused because their labor force is shrinking. Japan is the future if we follow the same path that they followed. And we have to think about that. We have a much younger population because we allowed immigration. So let's think about how we get effective immigration rather than say the answer is let's shut it off.
Okay, Raghuram Rajan, they're talking about the ideas in his new book. We have, those are shots coming in. The Prime Minister is getting ready to address a public rally in Churu district of Rajasthan. This will be essentially PM Modi's second public meeting in Rajasthan in the last 4 days. Of course, I think everyone wants to hear the Prime Minister speak after the strikes across the border, which happened early this morning. So will he refer to it in some way? We'll have to just wait and see for that speech to actually start, which should be any time now. So Prime Minister Modi there in Churu district of Rajasthan, and I think we'll be sure to hear him speak in just a bit from now. I can see on stage Vasundhara Raje and some other local leaders as well.